This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Jade Empire. In the last episode, we went down to the drowned former TN's Landing, and you're probably thinking, why are we in the tea house there? Well, during our encounters there in the old TN's Landing, we came across some ghost children who apparently had been locked inside their home by kindly Yushan as he ran out to survive. Now it's time for us to decide, do we kill him ourselves, or do we take him to the children to get his recompense, or do we let the children get their revenge? Decisions. Let's talk to kindly Yushan and see what the other side of this coin of this tale has to say.
Can't you just leave an old man in peace?
Sorry, dude, I'm an MC. Gotta bug everyone I talk to. I am the most important thing in the world. Well, literally and figuratively in this case. Used to be, who are you? I'm sorry. I'll talk to anybody. I'll talk to anyone I want.
Why are you bothering me? I've done nothing to you. I'm just a tired old man trying to drink his tea.
Who are you? I'm sorry, final go. Who are you?
I'm nobody important. Nobody at all. And I have nothing to say to you.
Well, you'll have something to say to me when I tell you about the orphans. I used to be the orphan master before the flood.
Why do you care? That was a long time ago. Long ago. All I want is to forget those days. They're gone. Gone forever.
Sounds like you haven't forgotten them as much as you want to. What dirty secret are you hiding, old man? What happened to those days of the flood? What happened the day of the flood? Why did you let the orphans die? What happened the day of the flood?
I was at the market buying food when the flood came. I ran back to the orphanage, but the water was too high. There was nothing I could do. The water kept rising. I had to flee. I came here with other survivors and settled this town. I tried to start a new life, but everywhere I go, I see little faces watching me. The better men might have saved them. Sometimes I wonder if I should have died with them.
Depending on the personality of the character. My character's like, I guess technically, by a closed fist standard, he probably did what was best for himself because he survived, and and the children, although they did try to get out. I mean, I think was it when you explore the area, they talk about like scratching the door until their skin and bone is there. So, all right. Anyway, I'm trying to make a moral sense of it from a closed fist and open palm sort of situation, but it's getting dark no matter where we go in that one. Throwing your life away when to save them. You abandoned your children. You sicken me. Tell me about bit. I mean, would that technically sicken my character? I mean, the only reason I would think about bringing them there in a closed fist pass is because I'm getting a reward. Hopefully I'll get a reward or something from the children, so. Throwing your life away wouldn't have saved them. Abandoned your children, you sicken me? Tell me about Ben Meow.
I have not heard those names in many years. Meow. Meow was the best of my wards. She was like an assistant to me, always caring for the babies, putting everyone to bed. Meow was strong. She did not give up easily. As for Ben, I recognize the name. A quiet boy, I think. I barely remember him, but they're gone now. All of them.
So in death, Meow was this nice person or kid, and then death, has harbored her feelings into resentment and anger. Much anger in you, I sense. If you want redemption, maybe the orphanage. I'm taking you to the orphanage now. Time to end your miserable life. I think closed fist would be best to teach the children to get their... Well, no, then you would do it yourself. Because then you're... whatever. I'm taking you to the orphanage. So you can do... If you want redemption, maybe the orphanage. Time to end your miserable life if I want to kill him now. Let's send it back to the children. I think they deserve their revenge. I'm taking you to the orphanage now.
No, not the orphanage. The ruins are haunted. The children will be waiting for me. No!
Okay, then with you anyway. Now you can free yourself. You can come willingly. I can drag you. Your choice. Then I will give you the death you deserve. You can come willingly, or I can drag you. Your choice.
You don't have to drag me. It is time. I must face the demons of my past. I must end this once and for all. I'll go with you and accept whatever fate awaits me.
And luckily the game, it took me a moment to backtrack there off screen, but I decided to start the episode there because I didn't want to like waste like 3 minutes of me just walking back to an old area when nothing happens. So you go there, you talk to him and convince him to go, and you could have killed him there. I think you get a better reward if you don't kill him there. It just finishes the quest immediately, and you go back to the children, and they're like, "Oh, thank you." You know, or, you know, at least Meow was like, "Oh, I wish he was here, but you killed him," you know, that type of thing. So, yeah, I think you get a better quest ending if you do it this way. So, I mean, you know, at least you get the choice to do whatever you want.
You live? All this time you were here, and I left you to this. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Saying sorry isn't enough. You must pay. Now I get to hurt you forever and ever.
No, Meow. Yushan was not brought here so you could make him suffer. He must bury our bones. Then we can finally rest.
Juzbin says, Yashuan, bury these bones. Sorry, Ben, I'll let Meow have a revenge. What do you think we're gonna do? I like it during the cutscene, the main character's still frowning the whole time. It's like the game knows. But, sorry, Ben, I'm letting Meow have her revenge. Cat girls always get what they want.
Yes, it's time for this to end. I want you to know I'm sorry, Ben. I'm sorry for what happened to you. I'm sorry for what I did.
It's time, Yushin. Come with me. Now I get to hurt you, like you hurt us.
I wish you hadn't done that, living one. Yushan's death will free us from this place, but I'm afraid of what will happen to us now. I'm afraid for Meow. Maybe I will be able to find her again, to help her. But I don't know. I have a feeling we will both be lost, living one. Goodbye, forever.
This whole ordeal is making my spine crawl. If we're done here, I suggest we keep moving.
I agree with you, Henpetao. Yep, we complete the mission and we get an inferior scholar gem. Because I don't even think we might get the same. I'm trying to remember. It has been a while since I've finished. A lot of these smaller quests, I forget the rewards depending on how you do. Because I played the game multiple times and did it in multiple. Well, not recently, but back in the day, I played the game multiple times in multiple different paths just to see like what rewards you got. But I meant that was so long ago, I don't even remember now. So anyway, can I use that? It said I could use the rocket. What can I use that for? Is there anything there? Oh, okay. Let's see. Well, let's see what it gets us. Yeah, I forgot to pull that last time, but... Oh, wait, no, I was trying to get... I had to get the Prowler. That's right. Never mind. I didn't have it before. Yay, we opened it. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else to... Let's see. Okay, yeah, we got the... Got the Discord, finished that. I wonder what the journal says on the completed. Let's see. No, that's not what I want. Active, completed. Oh, the drowned orphans. You forced Yushan to return to the orphanage to decide that Meow deserved the chance to have her revenge. Yushan is dead, and the orphan ghosts have gone to their rest avenged. Oh god, it hurts. Oh, that's right, these guys were fighting. Well, are you guys... That was like the...
These pathetic ghosts are becoming an annoyance. Ripping them apart was fun for a time, but now it's just work. I wish we were stationed at Gao's lair instead of here.
Good news. Inquisitor Lim wants us to bring the inscrutable power source to Gao's factory. Just change the command word on the dam sentry so we can go.
I just changed the command word to Xiaohua this morning. Do I have to change it again?
Inquisitor Lim wants the command word on those sentry golems changed before we deliver this power source. Are you going to be the one to tell him you couldn't be bothered?
You've made your point. Let's go. It'll be safer if we stick together. There are many dangers along the way to the dam.
Dangers? Like command words slipping into enemy hands?
Well, you know, I was right behind you, dude. I don't know whose fault is that, but... Okay, so yeah, we gotta... Okay, I guess I have to go back through that rock. I wonder why the other guy isn't attacking. Oh, wait, the other guy ran off? I guess he did. Huh? He sent his minion to attack me while he ran off like a wuss. All right, let's go back to let's check the area here. I wasn't sure if I had to go here first and then go the other way. So, like I said, whoa, ghosties, spiritsies. Ow, ow, ow. Might want to try to. I'm not a big fan of those ice dudes. Well, at least they're not as bad as the folks in the spirits of the forest. Yeesh, those guys are annoying. I seem to be having a bit of slowdown on my system. Oh well, should be fine. Jade Empire is a pretty solidly built game. Very little in the way of straight up graphical glitches or anything like that. But thank you, Henpai Tao, for the rum. Whoops. Oh, hello. I got a gem. A Scholar's Gem of Fate. I think that's random if I remember correctly. A lot of gems in this game are random. Actually, certain rewards are random too. Except for like certain money rewards. But hello, who's this? Another spirit?
Ours. Mine. All mine. I'm dead. No matter. All mine. You? What are you doing here? The quarry is ours. It was ours when we lived, and it's ours when we're dead.
God, this guy kind of reminds me of Larfleeze from the Green Lanterns, the orange color of avarice. What's mine is mine is mine is mine is mine is mine. Who are you? Stay back and I won't hurt you. Die, fiend. Who are you?
I'm Yushi. Stabber Yushi. Everyone was afraid of me when we were alive. Toughest convict on the chain gang. Then the water came. Everyone ran. No one came to help the prisoners. Except Turnkey. But I know he only came to laugh at us. So, Turnkey had to die. The water kept rising and rising. And then we died. But the quarry is still ours, even when we're dead. And now you'll join us.
Well, it must be hard to get a job in the field when your name's called Stabber or Yushi or whatever. Or Yuxi or whatever. Okay, let's get some focus on here or something. Maybe I should... I wonder if you can charge your... actually, let me grab this really quick. I wonder if you can... I guess you can. Oh, he froze me. Oh, that ain't good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we're... Oh, God. We're dead. Well, then. I guess I'll see you all in a second when I get back to that point. I didn't expect them to charge attack me with their frozen ability and freeze me in place and kill me because I couldn't move. When you're frozen, you have to wait a while till you break out. At least I couldn't do anything. I was pressing the buttons. I think it's just a binary. Well, I never. I mean, I said the game was easier than a lot of ones, but I never said I would never die. As much as I would like to have claimed I could do a no death run, but that would have been the same for any game really. I'm never that confident in my abilities. But anyway, yeah, I'll see you in a second when we get back to that fight.
I'm not a fiend, and I'm already dead. And now you will join us.
Alright, let's try this again and not die this time. I might transform or something like that to try and oh right, I keep forgetting that they're strong against yeah, I gotta be careful because otherwise I'll get a otherwise I'll get a frozen again. Maybe I should switch my opponents to someone else just to make sure they're taken out before I get frozen again, since both of them can do ice magic. There we go. Get rid of you. And it looks like for whatever reason, Stabber Jim or whatever his name is doesn't want to come after me yet. You know, it must be really hard in the workforce to when your name's like, what do you call himself, like Stab or something, or it was like, dude, I think that's why you had a tough time getting a job and you had to resort to crime, because are they gonna keep respawning? I don't think they do. Oh, okay, gonna have to use that to heal. I said nowhere. Like I said, I've died here, but nowhere near as bad as the spirits from the forest. That. Hopefully that'll be. Oh, come on. Yeah. I need to block more often. I tend to like jump and dodge more, even though my playstyle is probably not good enough to warrant being able to utilize that well. I assume because he's a more powerful spirit, I can't. That to him, I assume. Yeah. I can, because you can tell that underneath his like little image there's no like countdown or anything like that, so if there was I could do it, but since there wasn't, finish him off with a drunken kick to the head. Kick to the head. Alright, nice. I said if I focus I don't actually get killed. That's a first, me actually being focused. Whoa. Okay, not yet. Don't I need, like, don't I... Oh, no, I think we're just going to the quarry to try and get some gems, I think. Maybe. Soft pedal. We'll check that out here in a second. Anything else? No, it doesn't look like it. I'm trying to remember. Wasn't there, like, a font around here somewhere? Hold on. Where's the map? Yeah, there is a. If I go, okay, so I can find a spirit font if I go this way. I thought there was a spirit font somewhere in the area. I could go back to heal really quick. Yeah, maybe I should try to start blocking more than just straight up dodging. I don't know why I keep trying to dodge. Like I feel like my days of playing Ninja Gaiden and Devil May Cry have prepared me for dodging. Or Dark Souls, another game that prepared, which I've beaten. I've beaten all the Dark Souls, Blood, what was the other one? Blood, whatever. Those are difficult games. Like you have to learn to either block or dodge at some point. I've beaten those, so you think I'd be an expert at it, but what can I tell you? All right, I guess there's nothing else here, so let's go. Let's see what gems have been left behind by these cutthroats and prisoners and other such peoples. It'll be interesting to see what goodies were left on the body. You would think with even despite closed fist being all about strength, you think it'd still be like a discipline of martial arts. So you think like material goods to an extent wouldn't be that important to a person like that. Like I guess to get strength, I guess I would need money, but you know what I mean. It's a weird dichotomy in this game. Like there is a good and bad open palm and closed fist. They try to make it a bit more different than straight up good or bad, even though closed fist clearly almost all options on closed fist are aggressive, mean spirited, and all this other or selfish, you know. Uh-oh, more spirits. I need to call Ghostbuster, but they're all off. They're all retired now. Ah, cheap shot. At least it doesn't count as damage, at least. Alright, got so it looks like all the people in here we're fighting are convicts. There we go. I almost forget that we have a like area attack moves I can do as well. That happens quite a bit in a lot of games I'll play. I'll forget like I have like one or two skills just because I'll just be so focused on not so much dominant strategy, but I'll just be focused on like, oh, I feel like this ability works, and I'll stick with it throughout like the whole game, and then like near the end I'll have to actually start utilizing some of the abilities that the Flawed Warrior. Oh yeah, I was gonna check on those gems. That soft pedal I just got or whatever it was. Let me check that really quick. See, I don't really need much intimidation. Let's see if there's anything better. Let's see. Soft pedal. That's the gem. Powerful gem one. In the reign of the Emperor Sun Li, arts flourished, and especially dancing and poetry. The Empress surrounded herself with beautiful young women, masters in their respective art forms. The most admired and most talked about was the dancer called Divine Rose. When the Empress's life was cut short, Divine Rose was heartbroken and wept Sorry, folks. Whew. That ruins the immersion. Divine Rose was heartbroken, wet for days, dying from grief shortly thereafter. Legends say that her tears of grief are what gave power to this gem, imbued it both with her grief and her passion. So the Empress got a lot of ladies dancing together, huh? Interesting. No. Let's see. I was just seeing if there's any I needed to like really equip this point. Pirate's Netto, don't need that. It does give me a +2 spirit though, but the other one gave me. Have I read that one that gives me the power, the spirit and charm? Gem of the Irresistible Spirit. Oh, only open palm. I thought it said closed fist for a second. Never mind, I can't equip it. Oh, this is the one I can equip. Gem of Seductive Power. Only warriors of the way of the closed fist can do this. I think I talked about this one, but people of negotiable virtue can often be overwhelming in their advances. No small thanks for that to go to this gem. Nicknamed a woman's best friend, it gives the user a power a courtesan would kill for. All are drawn to the power and passion of the wielder, doing his or her every decadent bidding. I might as well do that. I feel like a courtesan today. I idle think so. Alright. Anything else in here, or was it just that? I feel like the cave goes on a little bit longer. Yeah. Yeah, I think this whole quarry place, I think, is just to get like extra like gems that were supposed to be hidden here. I forgot who tells us that they're there, but no hidden skeletons. Nothing to say henpecked about this place? Okay, just making sure. And like all games, I wish the side characters talked more often than... I mean, they do talk a bit. I mean, if you think about it over the course of the game, I just wish they talked more often in the background. Like, not every single scene, but, you know, every once in a while. Who's this big guy?
Strangler cheese who smells something fresh.
Ah, you must be into the BDSM stuff. I see. Oh, I mean, you're a combat. Or if you want to skip the dialogue, just say die. What happened here? Who are you? I like to at least get a little bit of information before I kill someone. Who are you?
Strangler Jizu is king in this place. Alive? King of the prisoners alive. Dead? King of the prisoners dead.
Oh, you're a very, very simple man, aren't you? What happened here?
Water come. People leave Strangler Jizu and other prisoners to die. Water come faster. We scramble, run, claw each other. Then water everywhere. But we not die. Strangler Jizu has too much hate to die.
Too much hate? Too much suffering? Okay, oh, now I can die. Die, foul spirit. Yeah, the whole saving prisoners in times of, like, you know, disaster is always a tough decision for people, because it depends on the prisoner. You know, wasn't it like that scene, like Batman, was it not Batman Returns, the Dark Knight, where, you know, do you save the ship of civilians and prisoners? I'm like, well, obviously you save the ship of civilians, but you know, you don't completely reject them, because not all prisoners did gruesome murdering crimes and all that other stuff. So anyway, not enough time to talk that. Let's die, foul spirit.
You not know? Strangler Jizu not die.
I don't think I told you the idea that maybe I can disperse spirits for a longer period of time than your average Joe. Oh, what was that? Woo! Ow! Fire, bad. Yeah, sometimes, like, while you're emulated, you'll like start flailing around and screaming. Ah! Ah! It's kind of funny, actually. Yeah, I don't have fire ability. I chose ice, even though I'm hardly using magic. There's that one. Okay. Oop, watch out. God, it keeps emulating me. This guy's kind of a punk. At least he's not doing a ton of damage. Alright. Yeah, best to get rid of his minions before we deal with him. Oh, no, don't focus. Nah, no, don't. Oh, I wasn't sure if the fire stayed on the battlefield and I would have to. Ah, there's. Come on, man. Whoop. Ah. Dang. Trying to get that off me. Get it off me, man. Get it off me. Maybe I should use my, since I can't use weapons on them, might as well use my focus for there's a lot of minions, and I keep getting set on fire. And it's a tougher fight just because of the. And I can't use the. I don't think spirits can be. Nuts. I don't know why I'm jumping around in focus mode. I can pretty much walk to them and be fine. Since I kept getting focus gems, might as well leave it on. There we go. Looks like he's almost dead. I'm doing a decent amount of damage on him. I shouldn't leave it on if I'm not gonna be able to do any damage to him while I'm on the Oh, he's almost dead. We can get a. One more go. Oh, come on. There we go. Well, that was close, but we did it. We beat the convicts. We beat the Strangler.
Who's that? I can't see you. Is somebody there? What do you want?
Oh, another spirit. Time to do some dispersal. Who are you whopping here? You seem different than the other ghosts. Who are you?
I think I am Turnkey Shiji. Is that right? Yes, I am Turnkey Shiji. I guard the prisoners.
You didn't do a very good job. Well, I guess you did. You kept them in one spot till they drowned. What happened here? The prisoner's dead, drowned. All ghosts must be destroyed. I like to at least know what I'm doing before I disperse people. What happened here?
Happened? I don't remember. This is the quarry where the prisoners are chained up. I'm Turnkey Shiji. I guard them. I remember the water rising. Everyone ran, but I came back for the prisoners. I had the only key. They are bad men, but no one deserves to die like that. I went to free them. I freed Strangler Jizu first, and then he put his hands around my throat. I couldn't breathe, and he killed me.
You did release a man called Strangler Jizu first, right? So, you know, hard to break your habits even if you're about to die. Oh, probably was a psychopath. Why would he kill you if you were trying to save them? Never turn your back on a criminal. That's why I never try to help any. Well, that's not true, but that's why I never help anyone.
Jizu was insane. He loved death. He hungered for it. He fed on it. Even his own, I guess. I wasn't thinking. I shouldn't have freed him first. Maybe not at all.
Yeah, the one mistake in your life, and it cost you your life, so, well, on to the next generation, I guess. Must be something more I can do to help you. Goodbye, Ghost. Jizu didn't know how to finish the job and disperse you properly. Jizu didn't know how to finish the job and disperse you properly. I do.
I am not your enemy. I will not fight you. And soon you will have no need to fight me.
Why do you say that? Oh, we got the Wanderer's Jewel, and we got some Dark Gem because we threatened him. And did he? I assume he just disappears. Alright, got some gems there. Alright, ooh. Yeah, I assume he just leaves. It's kind of weird if you threaten him, it kind of didn't really show that he goes, like, he disperses or whatever properly. But he does. I mean, it's just, you know, like that. So anyway, let's check the journal. Is that on the... No, okay. Let's see. Filter. Subquests. The drowned orphans. No. Gems in the quarry. Deep in the ruins of the original Tian's land, you discovered a group of convicts ghosts who died when the quarry flooded. You have defeated their leader, Strangler Jizu, and discovered the gem the rat demon suggested was hidden there. That's right, it's a rat demon. Sorry, when you only record these once a week, sometimes you forget little details. Okay, that was the thing that... Okay. See, what did we get? We got... I think we got these from the vase in the... Or vase, or whatever, in the chest, but... Scholar Gems Forethought, +2 mind, lesser chance of focus power-ups. Why would we want lesser chances? I guess if we really want that delicious +2. The concepts of mental focus and of distraction are mutually exclusive. Many believe that one cannot succeed in a mental capacity by always relying on the subtle whims of fate to fuel one's success. This gems enhances its wearer's inherent mental abilities while weaning the warrior from reliance on fate's fickle favor. And the inferior warrior gem, +2 gem. Okay, there's nothing there. The Wondrous Jewel. Ooh. Although we do get a -3 or -5 mind. That hurts for focus. Yeah, focus is based off mind. That's a tough decision. Let's see what it says. The Wondrous Jewel. A musician who traveled the breadth of the Empire was once the owner of this gem. He carried it with him for years. In his ass. No, his fame spread ahead of him, and he was welcomed in all corners of the Empire. No one knows what became of him, for Imperial Edict erased his legacy for crimes unknown. Surely, despite his obvious strengths, he must have committed some folly that secured his downfall. I mean, it's nice to get the +3 to HP and key. I don't use my focus as much, although that's another bad habit of mine. I may equip it later. We'll leave it off for now. So, looks like we... Oh, sorry, I kind of yelled a little bit. So, we finished a little bit more of the old Tian's Landing and drowned bits there. But what's left in this place? We gather more gems, help more spirits, and... I was going to finish the episode. I forgot about this. Nuts. Well...
Help me, please! I have to get out of here! I'm trapped with these scary people, and I can't see any way out!
What is this girl's deal? Was she trapped with the convicts and left to die? Well, probably. But find out what's left in Tian's Landing, and if we can deal with that gate for good in the next episode of Jade Empire. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.